Hello students, welcome to Bodha Academy. I am Kamlakar, lecturer in physics. In this video, we'll discuss about concepts and formulas related to surface tension. The top surface of liquid behaves like a thin stretched elastic membrane and has a tendency to acquire a minimum surface area. The property responsible for this behavior of liquid is called as surface tension. Surface tension is defined as force acting per unit length of imaginary line drawn on liquid surface. That is, surface tension T is equals to F by L. SI unit of surface tension is Newton per meter. Next topic, force required to lift a thin wire of length L from the surface of liquid is given as F is equals to 2L into T, where T is surface tension of liquid. Note, if a thin wire of length L is floating on the surface of liquid, then radius of cross section of that thin wire is given as R is equals to under root 2T by pi rho g, where rho is density of material of the wire, T is surface tension of the liquid. Force required to lift a thin circular plate of radius r from the surface of liquid is given as F is equals to 2 pi r into T. Force required to lift a thin circular ring of radius r from the surface of liquid is given as F is equals to 4 pi r into T. Consider a thin circular plate with a circular hole at its center. Force required to lift such thin circular plate with internal radius r1 and external radius r2 from the surface of liquid is given as F is equals to 2 pi into r1 plus r2 whole thing into T. Force required to lift a thin square plate of side L from the surface of liquid is given as F is equals to 4L into T. Force required to lift a thin square frame of side L from the surface of liquid is given as F is equals to 8L into T. Force required to lift a thin rectangular plate of length L and breadth B from the surface of liquid is given as F is equals to 2 into L plus B into T. Force required to lift a thin rectangular frame of length L and breadth B from the surface of liquid is given as F is equals to 4 into L plus B whole thing into T. Next concept. The molecules on the surface of liquid will experience a net inward force due to surface tension. Hence, to bring an interior molecule onto the surface of liquid, some work has to be done. This work is stored in the form of potential energy called surface energy. Let ABCD be a rectangular frame of wire with a movable slide PQ. Let this frame be dipped in soap solution and removed so that a thin layer of soap film PBCQ is formed. Now, the wire PQ is slowly pulled by a small distance delta x so that area of soap film will increase. Then work is said to be done. This work done is stored in the form of potential energy and is known as surface energy. This surface energy is given as W is equals to delta A into T, where delta A is increase in surface area, T is surface tension of soap solution. Let us discuss about examples of surface energy concept. First one, work done to form a liquid drop is given as W is equals to 4 pi r square into T, where R is radius of liquid drop, T is surface tension of liquid drop. Next one, work done to form a soap bubble is given as W is equals to 8 pi r square T, where R is radius of bubble and T is surface tension of bubble. Work done to increase size of bubble from radius r1 to radius r2 is given as W is equals to 8 pi into r2 square minus r1 square whole thing into T. Next one, work done to increase size of rectangular film is given as W is equals to 2 into L2B2 minus L1B1 whole thing into T, where L1 is initial length of film, B1 is initial breadth of film, L2 is final length of film, B2 is final breadth of film. Next one, work done in splitting a big drop into n identical small droplets is given as W is equals to 4 pi r square whole thing into n to the power of 1 by 3 minus 1 whole thing into T, where capital R is radius of big drop. In this case, energy is absorbed. The relation between radius of big drop and radius of small drop is given as capital R is equals to n to the power of 1 by 3 into small r. Capital R is radius of big drop, small r is radius of small droplet. N is number of small droplets. Next one. Work done when n identical small droplets collide to form a big drop is given as W is equals to 4 pi r square whole thing into n minus n to the power of 2 by 3 whole thing into T. This equation can also be expressed as W is equals to 4 pi r cube whole thing into 1 by small r minus 1 by capital R whole thing into T, where small r is radius of small droplet and capital R is radius of big drop. When n identical small drops collide to form big drop, then energy is released. Note: when n small droplets of liquid combine, then rise in temperature delta T is given as delta T is equals to 3T whole thing divided by J rho S whole thing into 1 by small r minus 1 by capital R, where rho is density of liquid, S is specific heat of liquid, J is joules mechanical equivalent of heat. If SI units are used, then value of J is 1. If liquid is water, then density of water rho is equals to 1000 kg per cubic meter. That's also equals to 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Specific heat of water S is equals to 4186 joule per kg per Kelvin. That's also equals to 1 calorie per gram per degree centigrade. This value can be approximately equated to 4200 joule per kg per Kelvin. Note 2. Let n identical small drops collide to form big drop. Let energy released in this process is converted into kinetic energy of big drop. Then the speed of big drop is given as V is equals to square root of 60 by rho whole thing into 1 by small r minus 1 by capital R, where small r is radius of small droplets, capital R is radius of big drop. Next topic, angle of contact. At the point of contact of liquid and solid surfaces, a tangent is drawn to the liquid surface. The angle between this tangent and solid surface inside liquid is known as angle of contact for that pair of solid and liquid. For pure water and glass combination, angle of contact is 0 degrees. For mercury and glass combination, angle of contact is approximately 135 degrees. For pure water and silver, angle of contact is 90 degrees. Next topic, surface tension in terms of capillary rise. When a capillary tube of length L and internal radius R is dipped vertically in a liquid, then let the liquid rises to a height h in the capillary tube. Then at equilibrium, 2 pi r into T cos theta is equals to mg, where T is surface tension of liquid, m is mass of liquid raised in the capillary tube. Next point. Surface tension of liquid is given as T is equals to HR rho g by 2 cos theta, where rho is density of liquid, theta is angle of contact. Next point. Height of rise of liquid in capillary tube is given as H is equals to 2T cos theta by R rho g. When two capillary tubes of same material but different radius of bores are used for same liquid, in capillary rise experiment, then the relation H1R1 is equals to H2R2 can be used. When capillary tube experiment is performed on different planets with same liquid and with same capillary tube, then the relation between H and G is given as H1G1 is equals to H2G2. Next point. When capillary tube is inclined, then height of rise of liquid remains same. That is H dash is equals to H. But length of liquid column in the capillary tube will be different. That is L dash is equals to H by cos theta. Next point. When capillary tube of insufficient length is used in the experiment, then liquid rises to full length of capillary tube. Radius of meniscus is given as R dash is equals to R by cos theta. The angle of contact increases in this case. Next topic. Potential energy of liquid raised in capillary tube is given as Pe is equals to pi r square h square rho g by 2. This equation can also be expressed as Pe is equals to 2 pi by rho g whole thing into t square. Next topic. A U-tube with limbs having different diameters is inverted and dipped vertically as shown in figure. Then height difference of liquid columns raised in capillary tube is given as delta H is equals to 2T by rho g whole thing into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Next topic. Two parallel glass plates separated by a narrow spacing R between them are dipped in a liquid. Then at equilibrium, the height of rise of liquid between parallel glass plates is given as H is equals to 2T cos theta by R rho g, where R is separation between two parallel glass plates. Next topic, excess pressure. At equilibrium, pressure inside liquid drop is greater than outside. The difference of pressures between two sides of liquid surface is called as excess pressure. That is, excess pressure is equals to pressure inside liquid drop minus pressure outside liquid drop. Next point. Excess pressure of liquid drop is given as delta P is equals to 2T by R, where R is radius of liquid drop, T is surface tension of liquid drop. Excess pressure for a bubble in air is given as delta P is equals to 4T by R. Excess pressure for bubble just below water surface is given as delta P is equals to 2T by R. Pressure inside bubble formed in water at a depth h is given as P is equals to 2T by R plus rho gh plus P naught, where R is radius of bubble, rho is density of water, P naught is atmospheric pressure, h is depth at which bubble is present in water. Next topic. Two bubbles of different radii collide under isothermal conditions to form a big bubble. Capital R is equals to square root of R1 square plus R2 square, where capital R is radius of big bubble, R1 is radius of first bubble, R2 is radius of second bubble. Next topic. Bubble in bubble. A bubble of radius R1 is formed inside another bubble of radius R2. Let P1 is pressure inside inner bubble, P2 be pressure inside outer bubble, P0 be atmospheric pressure. Consider an equivalent single bubble of radius capital R with excess pressure P1 minus P0. Then radius of such bubble is given as capital R is equals to R1 R2 whole thing divided by R1 plus R2. Next topic. When two bubbles of different radii are in contact, then radius of curvature capital R of common interface is given as capital R is equals to R1 R2 divided by R1 minus R2, where R1 is radius of first bubble, R2 is radius of second bubble, P1 be pressure inside first bubble, P2 be pressure inside second bubble, P0 be atmospheric pressure. The pressure inside smaller bubble is larger than pressure inside larger bubble. Next topic. A vessel has a small hole of radius r at its bottom. Then maximum height up to which water can be filled in that vessel without leakage is given as h is equals to 2t by r rho g, where T is surface tension of water, rho is density of water. Last topic. Force required to separate two glass plates with a thin liquid layer between them is given as F is equals to 2T into A whole thing divided by D, where T is surface tension of liquid, D is thickness of liquid layer, A is area of contact of liquid layer with glass plates. Under this YouTube video, press like symbol. If not subscribed, then select subscribe. Share this video to your friends and classmates. Thank you for watching this video.